Alright, this is going to be a little bit different. Well, it's actually going to be a lot different than the way I normally do my paranormal videos. I went on my own on this one. It was a short trip, short session. And the video itself, there's not a whole lot to it. It's just, most of it is just me talking in a gazebo. Didn't pick up a whole lot. So I thought what I would do is just run through the little bit that I did pick up. What I did pick up was kind of interesting for the situation. But first, I guess let me throw it to myself and let me explain why this is a location of interest. This camera angle may not be the best, but I am in a gazebo at a local cemetery. I'm not going to say exactly where, I'm not going to give any names, but there was a man that worked for the school, and he was accused of doing certain things with students, and a couple of days later he came out here to this gazebo and took his own life. I know Amy and Laney from What the Paranormal have been out here with the spirit box and got some unwelcome responses. I just thought I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time out here. I just thought I'd come out, see if I could get anything, have my voice recorder at the K2 meter. I don't know exactly where he was when this happened, but I'll just see if I can get some responses, and maybe we can come out and do a more full-fledged investigation later. Okay, as I mentioned in that intro, that Amy and Laney did go out there. I think this was even before they were doing YouTube videos. It was several years ago that this actually took place. They did take the spirit box out. I think the only response they ever got from the spirit box was, and they got it several times, was "go away." Well, kind of using the theory, many times when I go out with Amy and Laney, we'll be somewhere and either we get the sense that it is a female spirit, or we know that a female spirit has been seen there, or that a female has died there. Sometimes I'll kind of back off a little bit, because sometimes using the theory that maybe a female spirit is a little more comfortable talking to females, I'll back off a little bit. Well, using that same theory here, considering the situation, I thought, well, maybe if it's another man, maybe it would go a little better. Maybe we can get some kind of response out of him. Then, of course, the fact that I did actually go to the school he worked for, and so on and so forth. But I didn't really get much of a response out of him. It did feel very odd there. There was a feeling, and again, I still don't know exactly where he was when he took his life in that gazebo. But I did notice at one point I thought I saw something on the other side of the gazebo, so I changed my camera angle. But I think maybe what I saw was there was actually a spider web in the middle post. I think that was just flapping in the breeze and catching the sun just right. I think that's actually what I saw. But when I did move everything over to this other bench, it seemed like the feeling got stronger. I actually did get a hit on the K2, and I did pick up a couple of little things. At one point, just trying to get something from him, I did this. You can just make one, you can hit one of these poles, like that. Okay, like I said, I did not hear that at the time that it happened, but the audio on the camera did seem to pick something up. I got nothing off the voice recorder, by the way. Other than that, at one point I did ask him, once I started getting some hits on the K2, he started letting me know, seemingly there was somebody letting me know that they were there, and I asked him, said, would you mind if I stayed here and tried to communicate with you? Got nothing. And then when I asked him if he just wanted me to leave and leave him alone. So I actually did seemingly get a response on the K2, and let me show you that. So if you want me to go ahead and leave, see if you can light the lights up. If you want me to leave, I'll leave. Okay, I saw where you got 3 lights to light up. So you want me to go ahead and go? I'll respect that. I thank you for the responses that you gave me. Okay, so apparently he just, judging from the responses that Amy Laney got, what little bit I seem to have gotten, he just wants people to leave him alone. Has no interest in, and I tried, telling him that his family didn't believe he did what he was accused of, and we actually have some mutual friends, and I said, gave the name of a friend of his. He was talking about you just the other day. You're not forgotten. But still, just from seemingly at least, he just wants people to leave him alone. So I think that's what we're going to do, or at least that's what I'm going to do anyway, is we'll just leave him alone. Okay, so like I say, not a whole lot to that one, but I found what little I got to be pretty interesting. So hopefully you did too. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, and comment, not necessarily in that order. And I'll see you next time.